guys, welcome to the Vault. We're back with some more exclusive content. Ariel, Leon, Pierre. We're here to preview something really cool from Topperzstore USA. Hope you guys enjoy. Pierre, take it away.
Yeah, listen. So Pat and I were talking about doing NFL hats, and we wanted to do some cool stuff with NFL, not just everyday stuff. So we came up with a little concept that we're going to utilize over the next few months here. So this is the first of many draft-inspired caps. So we're going to go through each cap. I'm going to talk about the team and the player that was drafted that year that I thought was most notable. Sound good?
Yeah.
All right. So let's get started here, guys. And I want you guys to tell me what your two favorites are once we get to the end, okay?
Sounds good.
So we're going to start with one of the best athletes the NFL's ever seen. So this is the Atlanta Falcons, and you've got that 2001 draft patch on the side. Now, what we did is we want to give these a jersey feel to them. So what we did is use metallics on the front logo. All of them are outlined in gold. And then we put a satin brim that kind of accentuates a team color. And then on the back, you have the NFL shield in gold. So Michael Vick was drafted by the Atlanta Falcons in 2001. We thought this would be a fitting cap to kind of commemorate that. So this is the Michael Vick.
Mm-hmm. Love it.
Next up, a player that goes by the nickname Weapon X. So this guy was an outstanding defensive player for the Philadelphia Eagles. He was drafted in 1996. This is the Brian Dawkins.
Nice.
He had one of the most menacing face masks. He almost had a blacked out visor, and he would just hit people so fucking hard, man.
This guy was one of the preeminent safeties of our generation. So this is the Weapon X, aka the Brian Dawkins.
Nice.
Now this one pained me to make, okay, because I'm a Patriots fan, and as a matter of fact, this player played on that Raiders team when the Patriots, if you remember the tuck rule game, Woodson was also he was also a Michigan Wolverine, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
and him and Tom Brady certainly didn't see eye to eye around the tuck rule, but this is the Charles Woodson.
Okay.
So Woodson was drafted in 98. You've got that iconic Raiders logo on the front, that's black satin brim, gray under, and dude, look at this patch, man.
That's one of the better ones.
Oh, dude, the draft patches are incredible.
I don't really think there's a bad one, right?
No. Nope, there is not. Even the expansion draft patches are good. Okay, so my favorite tight end of all time, obviously, is Rob Gronkowski. But this guy, to me, prior to Gronkowski, was the greatest tight end to ever play the game. Tony Gonzalez, Kansas City Chiefs.
Super athlete.
He was drafted in 1997. Class act, too. This guy was incredible. Great player on the field, great guy off the field. Look at this.
He outperformed a lot of wide receivers.
Oh, no, this guy was and he was also a great blocker.
Mm-hmm.
So some people forget, sometimes they overlook Travis Kelce, the current, he's not a great blocker.
Mm-hmm.
He's not like Tony Gonzalez, not like Rob Gronkowski. There were some. Antonio Gates was a great blocker too.
Yeah.
So this is the Tony Gonzalez.
Tony.
And last but not least, you guys know this is my favorite.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna make a draft pack,
Tom Brady,
make this one.
Drafted number 199 in the NFL draft, and ends up becoming arguably the greatest to ever play the game. Drafted in 2000. Now, obviously, we tailored the draft patches to team colors to some degree, just to kind of make it all kind of fit and match.
Yeah.
So you've got that flying Elvis on the front, outlined in gold. You got that red satin. This is one I put a green under on. And that's the pack, guys. So, Leon, I'll start with you. What are your two favorites?
I'm gonna go with the first Wolverine, Charles Woodson, the Heisman.
When you said Wolverine, I was thinking Weapon X.
Oh, really? Michigan Wolverine, the Heisman pose, Charles Woodson.
Okay.
I got a Alpha Industries jacket that will go beautifully with that hat. And then the second Wolverine, TB12, maybe because of your affiliation and admiration for this man, but yeah, just a solid hat.
Okay.
I'm going to go with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Good pick.
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to go with Michael Vick.
Hometown pick.
Where my dog's at.
Dude, doesn't that Falcon just look fucking shiny as hell? Look at that thing.
Yeah. Don't leave your dogs around him, though.
Well, yes, true. But now he's in a better place now.
Yeah. Good to see.
So that's the pack, guys. So I got some particulars on this, right?
Okay.
So first, this will be dropped both in the U.S. and Europe.
Oh, wow. Nice.
So that's cool. So like a lot of folks that feel like they miss out in Europe on some of the things, this is going to be dropped in both places. So Pat and I kind of worked a way to align the drops. This will not be the end of the road on these. There's a bunch more coming. There's no timeline on that exactly yet, but they're coming soon. So, if you enjoy these, if you enjoy the NFL, there's gonna be a lot more coming. And what we want to do is try to connect it back to the game, man. We're not taking NFL hats and doing wild shit with them.
Yeah.
This is not like we don't want to customize, do all these weird custom colors on them. That's not what it's about. It's about tying it to the game and the players and, like what the fans are really going to enjoy, not super colorful, weird stuff. Like this is going to be more in the box.
I like that.
But I think like the way you kind of get past the fact that people are loyal to teams is you can still appreciate a great player. So for me, I'm a diehard Patriots fan, but like Lawrence Taylor. Like Lawrence Taylor's a guy that was iconic to me. So even though he was a New York Giant, I can still appreciate the player. So I think like this hardcore cult-like affiliation to NFL teams that fans have is harder to break, but certainly you can find this continuity amongst like just enjoying great players.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel like it's very hard to in Major League Baseball, how we do different colors for the teams. It's kind of hard to do NBA or NFL in different colors.
Yeah. First of all, I don't think anybody wants to see that.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't want to see it. MLB and stuff, fashion caps in Major League Baseball have been around for like 30 years, right? So people are used to it. But when you do fashion color stuff it never stuck.
Right.
It never stuck. And the logos have a lot to do with that because it's easier to take an NY and color it up different than it is this.
Right.
A lot of the MLB logos are towards the city they represent.
Right.
Correct.
It's not like this. Like these are more these can't be, you can't really fuck with these colors. And I don't think you should. I honestly don't think you should.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And that's kind of what our approach is going to be at Topperzstore USA when it comes to NFL. But we want to make sure we're providing NFL fans with good stuff too.
Yeah. Most of these guys aren't playing anymore too, so it's easier to enjoy them now that they're not terrorizing their team.
When LeBron James retires, I won't dislike him as much as I do now.
Yeah.
Because then you start to like put things in perspective, and you see it with Tom Brady too. You see a lot of folks now, like now that he's out of the league, start to say, "Oh yeah, he's this or he's that." It happens once they go into retirement.
Yeah.
Like I never really, I hated Peyton Manning, but now that he's retired and we've moved on, I can appreciate his greatness.
Mm-hmm.
Right. All right, guys. I want to thank you for joining me too for this. This is something that that I'm really passionate about. I know. Snap. You're a basketball guy, but you can certainly appreciate what we're trying to do here, and I appreciate you guys being on with me this evening. So with that, Leon, big fella, take it away.
Yeah, let us know in the comments which of these hats from the draft pack you're liking the most. If you have any future suggestions on players and teams you want to see, make sure you drop a comment down below. And for Ariel, Leon, and Pierre, we're out here.
See everybody.
Peace.
Brought to you by VFTV.